That's right. We're back again. We are the Couch Company. My name is John. And as always, Tyler is with me.
Your energy is very, very good.
Thank you. It took us a while to get that down because here's the thing. We always talk over each other in the intro, but that was pretty well executed, I have to say.
I've been waiting to do an intro for the past 20 episodes.
Yeah. No, we're waiting for opposite day.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
Yeah, we have it ready to go.
Absolutely.
I will. So, funny thing is, every time I get like a new microphone or I'm like testing out like levels on something.
So like every day,
yes. I will do the. Well, actually, I did just get a new.
Hey, dude,
today.
You think I'm fucking joking?
I do the intro to the podcast.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow. He's really waiting for the big leagues.
It's
man.
important. Yeah.
We'll get you to do it.
That was good. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So
20th episode. Can we
no
just call
way.
That out? Yeah.
No, I felt I could feel tingly.
Yeah,
I knew something was up with the
20,
force.
20 weeks.
Yeah, that's amazing. So
I haven't
20th
missed a week
episode.
yet. That's pretty big.
Happy 20th, man.
Happy 20th.
Yeah. I mean, technically we did miss weeks, but we prepared.
No. Nobody knows that.
Oh, we said.
Okay, that's fair.
We're going on vacation.
All right.
Never mind. Whatever. Yeah, 20 weeks in a row, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
That being said, we got a good one today. And by good one, I mean we have one today.
The best one. One
you
would
think
argue.
So?
We'll find out.
All right, fair enough. I don't think we've had it. Well, actually, I'm trying to think back to our list to see if anyone, like which one would be the one most people agree with. And I'm not sure.
You mean like on who wins the
just like the most agreeable, yeah, like people are like, yeah, that's a good top 5. Usually we're getting shit on for it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like the one that's the most agreeable, and I can't actually think of it.
I would say last week's comedians was probably agreeable to most.
Calvin actually texted me and he was like, Louis C.K., why is he on here? And I'm like, are you kidding me? He's hilarious.
Yeah, he said the same thing to me. I said at least it wasn't Cosby.
Yeah, that's true. He said Robin Williams should have been on there, and I said, yeah. But it's his stand-up that's not as good as Louis'.
Right.
And that's like that. We grade that higher. I mean, hey,
it's a stand-up, and not to rehash this because we already. If you want to see where we got our list from and kind of the 2-hour conversation,
yeah,
that's episode 19. This is 20. We are only looking ahead.
Only looking ahead. We're going to continue forward. So this week on our top 5
for the 20th episode,
for the 20th episode,
it's a big deal.
We have put our heads together.
Yep.
Thought about a lot of topics.
Yes.
And what we're going to do is a suggestion we got 2 weeks ago. And Tyler, what are we doing this week for our top 5 20th episode?
Top 5 for the 20th episode.
Yes.
Is top 5 months.
Absolutely.
Months of the year. Thanks,
we
Calvin.
are going to rank.
We are doing this.
The top 5 months.
Yeah.
I talked over you. You're thanking Calvin for that.
I was thanking Calvin.
Friend of the show.
I don't even choose to say we. I think I feel like I kind of defended him a little bit.
Sure.
You gave him a little bit of crap last week on saying that like it's top 5 months. And it's like it's a terrible one.
Yeah.
But we're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
I apologize if I ruffled any feathers.
No. I have some thoughts on months.
Absolutely.
Who knew? We have opinions.
Sure. Yeah.
And I think it'll be a good discussion.
No, I think it should be a lively discussion. Now, of course, there's only 12 options unless I'm unaware of something.
Yep.
But we will be ranking them, and there will be 5 that we rank in order from 1 to 5. And we're going to get into it.
Right now.
All right. How do you want to start? Any rules? Let's establish the ground rules as always. Before we begin
ground rules?
Yeah, the ground rules.
Sure.
You laugh, but then we get into it and we're like, oh, wait, are we doing this? And it's like, it's almost like I wanted to do some rules about this.
Okay, we'll say loose rule. Because, I mean, the rules are like, you only have 12
Why
months.
do they call them ground
like
rules? Where does that come from?
Oh, I have no idea. I assumed
baseball?
you would have that. Probably, like ground ball rules.
No.
Like it touches the ground and
There's a ground rule double, but like the ground rules. I think it's baseball because, and I'm totally pulling this out of my butt.
Yeah.
But, I see what I did there. Yeah, 2 butts. Anyways, I believe it's ground rules because you go to the park and then you establish what the rules are for that specific ballpark because every park is different, right? So what's in bounds, what's out of bounds, things like that. I might be totally wrong, but that sounds right. That sounds pretty good.
Someone that really likes the ground.
No, because it's the grounds. It's like, what are the rules for these grounds?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like house rules.
Yeah, but
But you're in a
more official,
on the
more
grounds.
buttoned up. Where the fuck is your house? In the air?
Kind of. We're on the second floor of the apartment complex. I don't
true.
really have grounds around here. And the grounds I do have, you're not allowed to play in. So it's kind of this...
Dude, you said
Catch-22.
that they shouldn't have been walking the street, and everyone's walking in the street, so someone's getting fined.
No. They shouldn't be riding bikes in the street.
Oh.
I walked in the street. So I got locked out of my apartment yesterday.
Yeah.
I walked 9 miles on the street. So I cannot throw the stone at my fellow
At
neighbors.
the glass house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's-
you
it's
have
my
a glass
house, essentially. Yeah.
What are we talking about? Months.
Ground rules.
We use them every day.
couple stipulations for the months.
Okay.
There are no rules. How about that? So when we're taking this into consideration, I'm thinking about things like the weather, the climate, the holidays, perhaps.
He's talking northeastern United States climate for these months. Because if we're talking on the equator, it's going to be very different.
It's going to be different.
There's 2 seasons.
The Couch Company list is very weird. It's all about us.
Yeah.
So
it's about our perspective. I mean, I don't know what it's like to live in Australia.
Yeah, so I wouldn't count that necessarily as a rule, but I would say that
it's a stipulation.
If nothing else, honestly, like I would argue that we have a better idea of the months than say people in California.
Yeah,
because we have
4 seasons here. For anyone who doesn't know, I know we have 1 listener in Germany, maybe.
Sure.
I would assume Germany is probably similar. They get snow and stuff. We got 4 seasons here: winter, spring, summer, fall,
autumn. Are you a fall guy? So
I'm a fall
you're
guy.
Fall over autumn. I have a cousin named Autumn, so I like autumn.
I had a dog named Autumn.
Yeah,
but fall is shorter.
I wanted to name my kid Winter.
He would get beat up.
Did you know that Han and Leia Solo's children, their babysitter was named Winter?
Dude, why wouldn't they make the new movies based on any of the comics?
We cannot get into that right now.
Why wouldn't they do that?
Yes.
Why wouldn't they do that?
I agree with you because Disney.
You can't sit here and tell me that wouldn't be infinitely better than what we got.
Because Disney. I don't know. Yeah. Absolutely.
What do you mean because Disney? Like, is Disney just amazing at ruining things?
Yeah.
They did good with Marvel. I guess because of Marvel, it kind of ruined anything Disney does because they try to make it like that. They think they've cracked the formula on everything.
When did Disney get Marvel? Like when you say, "Oh, it's Disney, Marvel, and everything,"
it
what
has
movies
to be
were
like Avengers, right? Or like maybe Captain
I
America.
honestly don't know. I'm
because
just curious.
there was Iron Man.
Yeah, that wasn't Disney.
That wasn't Disney.
Yeah.
Then you have like Hulk. It's got to be after Hulk.
Well, Hulk came before. Yeah. Well,
Hulk didn't come before Iron Man. Iron Man was first, and then Hulk was second, I think.
You're right.
And then I think it was either Cap or Avengers. I know Avengers for sure was Disney.
Well, Captain definitely came before Avengers. So you're saying Avengers 1 was Disney. It's been that long.
Yeah, they've had it for a majority, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no. So it's like...
What month was that when they acquired?
I don't know.
Because that's probably going to be a knock against that month.
You think so?
I think so. It's worth looking at. Anyway, so I
really trying to get us back on track.
I'm just
it was a good
attempt. So I'm thinking about like the climate, the maybe the
holidays.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would even, if you want to, because obviously we only have 12 options. If you want to talk about like the abbreviation of the month, we could do that too.
What?
I don't know.
All right.
I hate the abbreviation of Thursday. It's just something.
Oh, me too, man. 4
what I think we should do
letters,
and
or is it THU?
I always do THU because I need 3 letters.
You need
for
3
everything.
for everything.
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
absolutely.
But I've seen it THUR.
Yeah,
and I just think that shouldn't be allowed. I think you should go to prison.
Yeah,
for putting that.
My thing is, if you want to abbreviate something, that's fine. But then you're doing Thurs, like you're already more than halfway through the word. Just finish it. Don't be lazy.
Yeah, it's just day.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about Wednesday? Wednesday is a weird
word.
Actually,
the same logic applies to Monday.
Yeah.
You're halfway.
Sure.
So what should Monday just be M?
Yeah, just never. Well, Mo.
M-O?
Yeah.
Mo?
Why not?
Moo?
Just do two letters.
Cows?
You don't need more than 2 letters.
Cows didn't make our list for mammals.
So we are all over the place, buddy.
I'm a little perturbed about it. I'm a little perturbed.
This is a great episode to jump in on. So one of my friends texted me. He was like, "Hey, how's the podcast going?" I was all excited. I'm like, "Yeah, it's 20th episode. This is great." She's like, "Oh, what's your favorite one?" I'm like, "I have no idea."
You get something new every week. All right, we're doing months. Let's get back to it.
All
months. Right. Here we go.
We should start just
Just write down the list.
We should just go January and go straight all the way down.
Yes. All right, January.
January.
Go for it. What are your thoughts?
Screw January.
I was born in January.
So was Chelsea. Okay.
Kind of like January.
How much? So you like it because of your birthday?
New Year's, my birthday.
Okay.
Snow, yes, absolutely.
Oh, you like the snow?
I love the snow.
Even as an adult, you like the snow?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good for drifting. Now, when I talk about snow, I'm talking about, because I'm assuming you're saying like driving in the snow sucks.
Yeah.
No, but dude, you can get some sick drifts off.
Even without the snow, like if you're trying to commute to work, and I guess you don't have to because you're going to work from home. So it's
never had to commute in my life. Let's go.
So, but like you're commuting, but then you're like warming up the car, and your tires are getting flat because of the air pressure BS, and it's a miserable month.
No, I like it.
Short days.
Yeah. See, I feel better about playing video games all day because it's dark out anyways. See, a lot of people are like, oh man, I want it to be sunny out. I feel worse when the sun's out all day because I just want to fucking stay inside.
You just feel lazy.
And play video games. But now it's dark all day, so I don't even feel bad. I can't be outside anyways. It's cold and miserable.
So I feel like our lists are going to be
I like January.
opposite.
I like January.
Do you think January is a top 5 month?
Yeah, I mean, for
Yikes.
me, dude, my birthday's in January, bro.
Holy cow. All right. No, fine. January.
Hey, you wanted to do this.
Great.
Right.
January.
Is it on? I mean,
we'll put it on the list. We'll see.
All right. February.
I like February just because it's a nutty month.
Oh, because it's 28?
28, 29 days. Who
Valentine's
the heck knows?
Day is cool.
No, it's not.
My cousin's birthday is on Valentine's Day, so that's kind of interesting.
Sure.
I like months where there's something to do.
Okay.
And in February, there's something to do, if you know what I'm saying. So February's pretty good, man. I don't know. February helps you out a little bit.
That's not what I was thinking about.
You don't think?
I mean, look, February is on my top 5 just because of the nuttiness of the month. Because if you're born on a leap year,
you're like 5 years
that
old,
guy
sure.
being like, I was only, I'm 20.
But that's
but
like
I'm
a lame joke.
I know, but it counts.
All right, hey. Let's put it in the maybe, I guess.
The first 2 months both on the list. We'll keep going.
All right.
March.
Love March.
What? What's in March? There's no
St. Patrick's
holiday in March.
Day is one of the best holidays, bro.
Oh, my God.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Jesus
you get to just
Christ.
get fucked up all day and wear green. You never get to wear green. When are you wearing green outside of St. Patrick's Day?
I'm literally wearing green right now.
Get out of here, man. That's not St. Patrick's Day green. That's like a throw-up
it's like
green.
a muted green. Wow, this is my eye-colored green.
It's like your spinach green.
Yeah,
right out of the
like
can.
a Master Chief. This is called olive green or military green.
I think Master Chief's a little brighter than that.
March is, I would say, the worst month of the year.
Wow. Why?
There are no holidays.
St.
I don't count
Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
What?
That's not other
this is going to be a
holidays.
horrific list.
I think March is...
We live in Pittsburgh, dude. St. Patrick's Day is awesome in Pittsburgh.
March is cold and miserable. The days
It starts getting
are the
warm. It starts getting
shortest.
warm at the end.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not this year.
What do you mean not this year?
It was still like...
Dude, there was like
30 degrees
warm
in
days
April.
in like January, dude. I'm telling you, this year's been weird.
This year's been a little weird, but I don't know why. They haven't come up with that in the scientific community on why like there's some like warming stuff and then like there's like cold. It's weird.
I don't know.
But March, I think it's just the worst month because it's just miserable.
All right, we don't have to put March.
Miserable.
I want the record to show I like March.
You like every month, apparently.
I like life, Tyler.
Sure.
And life is all 12 months.
Hey, hit me with April.
April, I don't like April.
A rainy month?
Yeah.
April showers?
April showers. I don't like April. That's a good point.
Yeah.
My brother's birthday's in April. There's another reason for me to hate it.
Okay. So it's very dependent on the people's
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I love my brother.
Which brother? Landon?
No, Evan, my older one. Yeah.
I beat Landon.
You what, Landon?
I beat him in the fantasy football.
Oh, yeah. Dude, his team's awful. Speaking of fantasy football, that is fucking bullshit. Devontae Adams scores 34 points on Monday Night Football, and I lose by a point. Are you kidding me? I go into it up 33, and he has one player left. I'm not even going to get into it. Let
me ask you this real quick while we're on the subject of football.
Yeah.
As we're not getting into it.
We're not even getting into it.
How mad do you think Michael's going to be when I beat him this week?
Pretty mad, but not as mad as I was.
Very good.
Not as mad as I was last week.
We'll see.
Not as mad as I was last week. I literally almost threw my keyboard through the window.
I believe it.
I literally.
You should be 3-0
I'm playing
right
League of Legends.
Yeah.
I check my phone. Oh, okay. I'm up by 33. One player left. The projection on ESPN says I have a 99% chance to win. Awesome. This is in the bag. Oh, it's Devontae Adams. Okay. He's the best receiver in the league, but I mean, 34 points.
What was he projected at? 20?
Yeah, he's good, but dude, 34 points is just popping off. So I'm like, okay, it's Devontae Adams. I guess it is possible, but I'm feeling pretty good. And then I checked my fucking phone, man, a couple hours later, and actually it was who did I play? Like Will or someone? They said, Devontae Adams. And I was like, no fucking way.
Have you ever met Will?
No.
Will is the nicest guy.
I hate him.
Yeah.
I hate you, Will. If you listen to this, fuck yourself. I don't care how nice you are.
Oh, poor Will. Will's amazing.
No.
There are very few people. So I've never met Will in person. Actually, to be fair, I haven't met half the people we're playing with in person. But
me neither.
Will is one person I just felt very like we've known each other for a while, even though we really haven't. Well, yeah,
I'm related to 20% of the league.
Yeah, it's nuts. I feel like there's some collusion.
I feel like I'm Attila the Hun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways,
so March sucks. April's out. It's like the wetter version of March.
I hate rain. I don't like rain.
Yeah.
I like snow more than rain.
No.
I'll tell you that. Yes.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the difference.
Snow's fun. Snowball fights, building a snowman,
old,
sledding.
I'm too old.
You're never too old for that.
I hate all of
that. Because maybe you're a grumpy old man.
Kids.
You're a grumpy old man.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why it's miserable.
And I'm a lively young buck.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine. But the difference is when it's raining in April, it's like cold.
It's cold.
It's miserable.
Wet, miserable.
Yeah,
it's awful.
So
yes,
I agree with you that snow is better than cold, miserable rain where it's freezing.
Now, when I'm saying snow, I like bright day, white snow,
packy snow, whatever.
That's
You don't get any of that around here. Now it's just it's gross here.
Nah.
The only nice fluffy snow is like whenever it lays all perfect.
Well, that's because you're looking in the row in the road.
Yeah,
you don't have a yard. You don't have a yard.
I know.
I have a yard.
All right.
You need a yard. You need a yard.
Do you shovel your sidewalk?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not you or not your brothers or anything.
No,
just you.
Yeah, it's me.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's peaceful.
Okay.
It is.
Just listen to podcasts while you.
I'm
shovel.
serious. It is. Yeah, absolutely. I like doing some chores outside because like it gives me an excuse to get outside.
Yeah.
You feel like you're accomplishing something. It feels good.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know.
What about May? How do you feel about May?
I like May.
May's good.
Start of spring. Birds are chirping.
Is April not the start of spring?
It is technically, but fuck April.
Okay. Right.
I consider May the start of spring because it's actually starting to get warm.
Yeah,
and
May
the flowers
you
are
actually
out
get the warmth. The days are a little bit
because it's April
longer.
showers, May flowers. I like the flowery portion of that equation.
I don't like flowers. Do you like the smell of flowers? Have you ever smelled a good smelling
smell
flower?
of it, but I like the look of flowers. They look pretty.
Yeah, sure. But like people, like what's the first thing you do when you get a bouquet of flowers? You smell them.
I think that's in cartoons.
I guess, but
I think your whole perception of life is based off cartoons.
Yeah, that's
accurate.
Yeah, sure.
I think we were.
That's why I don't go anywhere near pianos or anvils. Honestly.
Hey, man. Hey,
yeah,
that could happen.
So we saying May's on the list then?
I like May, although there's no months in May. Well, Mother's Day.
Well, there aren't any months in May either. I guess
is Mother's Day in May, or am I just totally
Mother's Day is?
Yeah, Mother's Day is a beautiful holiday.
Yeah,
for all the mothers out there, being a mother is not easy.
Sure, that's my anniversary.
Sure.
What
is it? Is it easy?
What, being a mother?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I mean, what are you going to do? Say it's hard and...
Yeah, that's true.
Get like...
I'll be honest with you, Tyler. I would not want to push anything out of my body, ever. So...
No, my mother did not deserve me and my sister.
Saying that you and your sister are good, or...
No.
Oh, the other way. Okay. I wasn't sure which way.
We did not give her an easy time.
So you didn't deserve her?
We didn't deserve her.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
She did not deserve the hell that was bestowed
she
upon her.
got.
She lived a very up and up life.
You see how I could have been confused.
Absolutely,
yeah.
sure.
She didn't deserve us.
She did not deserve how wonderful we were. No, we were terrible.
I was like, wow,
we were terrible.
What ego.
Terrible human beings.
I'm sorry.
Nah,
I know you drew some boobies once on the bus or something.
Yeah, but she never found out about that.
It was close.
It was close. I lost some sleep over
I
it.
think you still wake up in the middle of the night sweating.
No, so I woke up in the middle of the night like 2-3 nights ago, just panicked because I thought that I missed my freaking college classes.
Oh my God, dude, I do that all the time.
It's the worst feeling in the world.
This is really weird because I woke up in the middle of the night last night or this morning. I thought I was late for my baseball game.
Yeah.
My dad was driving me to my baseball game, and I wake up. And we were in the car, and I'm like, dude, we're going to be late. And I'm like shoving people out of traffic. It was really weird. It was a weird dream, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you ever get those dreams where you're driving and you're trying to like hit the brake and you can't? Your car is just like hurtling down there.
I have the dreams where I try to run and I can't. I can't run. I lose the ability to run.
Yeah.
It's the worst feeling in the world. But it was really weird. We were in the car, and first of all, my dad was driving, but he was on the right-hand side, so clearly we were in some European monstrosity in the car.
Naturally, sure.
And then a muffin cart comes into the middle of the road, and I had my door open while he's still driving. I'm trying to push it out of the way. It was really strange.
Do they call them muffin carts in Europe?
Yeah.
Do Europeans have muffins?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, don't they do, oh, God, I don't
Scones?
know.
Biscuits?
Scones or something? Yeah.
I don't know.
Crumpets? They do crumpets?
Crumpets I hear are very good.
Yeah. I never had one. Anyways, May's potential.
Yeah, what about June? Is June a better version of May?
Maybe.
Like, do you kind of... I know Chelsea loves June. School's out. As a teacher, she gets off.
Yeah. I was going to say, I mean, back in the day, June was the best. Start of summer vacation. Yeah. Now it's like, whatever. Honestly, I'm not big on June. I don't know. Nothing's happening.
I like June because it's not like oppressively hot yet. It's getting there, but it's not like oppressively hot.
One thing you'll learn about me is I do not mind the heat.
You don't mind the heat?
No.
You don't mind the cold?
Nope.
I'm a
very
young buck that just... I don't know.
I think I'd rather be hot than cold, though.
This is a very weird list we got going on here. So you're saying no to June, but okay to May.
I'm very Tyler-esque when it comes to months. I like it all. I'm very accepting of everything, Don't have an opinion on anything.
All right, tell me about July. What do you got July?
July's awesome.
July's awesome. 4th of July?
4th of July.
4th of July.
I was going to say the greatest country of all time was born, but we have a German listener, so I won't go that far.
I mean, I would. So originally I had June on my list instead of July.
I'd pick July over June. I pick July over June. Barbecues, baseball. Got the All-Star break. Awesome. Yeah, fuck yourself.
If you like baseball.
Tyler doesn't like anything I like.
I really don't. So the thing is...
4th of July is awesome, though.
I guess my thing is, like, how much do the holidays sway you? Because I don't
They sway me very much. As you see, all of my arguments have been based off what is happening this month.
All your arguments have been personal birthdays.
It's been birthdays and holidays. I mean, what else is in the month?
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day and Mother's Day and some
St. Patrick's Day is awesome.
There. Sure.
We should have done top 5 holidays because I might put that in there.
Yeah.
St. Patrick. What is wrong with St. Patrick's Day?
Nothing. It's fine.
No.
It's fine. You can act like an idiot for a little bit.
And I don't know if you've realized this, but acting like an idiot is incredibly fun.
Okay. All right. Hold on. I should probably be putting writing this stuff down. All right. Hold on. Here we go.
I like July very much. I like it more than June.
More. Look, I will give you that. June I like just because I think the weather is better.
Okay.
But
I agree. June weather's probably better, but dude, 4th of July is sweet, and baseball's in the swing of things. I love it.
Okay.
America's pastime, man. It is.
What about August?
August is okay. I usually go to the beach in August, so that's cool. But it's kind of like the end of summer, so you feel a little bit bad. I feel a little bit bad.
Yeah, I don't really know what to feel with August. August is just kind of like a transition month. Like, it's not necessarily
because I don't like fall very much.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. I don't like fall very much.
This is going to be... So you wanted to know what are the list that people
you love fall.
This is going to be...
You think fall is the best weather, right?
This is going to be our most divided list. Yes. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Dude, I can't stand fall. The leaves, it gets wet. It gets gross. It starts getting cold.
Gosh,
I hate it.
You're trolling me.
No, I'm not.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm 100% serious with you right now.
We're in trouble.
Yes, we are.
All right. We will skip August. What about September? September's my birthday.
I don't like September.
Yeah, like September.
Start of flu season.
Why? Oh my
back
God.
To school.
Get out of here. You know what the start of flu season was? March. That's why March.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, it was like COVID season. But yeah.
COVID's just permanent at this point. But I don't like September at all.
Why? Like, I don't
9/11 happened. That's bad.
Oh, fuck you.
I mean, that's a bad one.
Oh,
that was a bad day. I don't know if you remember, but there was a plane that kind of flew into one of our buildings.
Okay, we're not going there. Fuck.
Hey, I'm telling you what happened during September. That is something
I've already
that happened.
swore more in this episode than on you.
Okay, why do you like September?
I'm not saying I love September. In fact, September's not even on my list. It's just like all your hate on like fall and my birthday. I can't help but take that a little personally. Like
you didn't even do anything for your birthday last year.
September or this year, technically.
Year,
right? Like so September. Well, last year was COVID. And
this year?
This year, it was still kind of COVID-ish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you like not having your birthday.
I like having my birthday.
I think you like not seeing people.
No, I do.
I think you're Larry David.
No. So here's the thing. You have September, that's fine. What do you feel about October? The current month we are in, it's October 1st.
Don't like October at all.
As us recording this.
Don't like October at all.
October has to be on this list.
No.
October has to be on this list.
I don't like October at all. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You have finally like the crisp weather. It's been 68 degrees every day.
Weather.
It's been 68 degrees. 68 degrees is like the perfect temperature.
Because I get used to. It's not 68 degrees in October.
It's literally 68 degrees outside.
Yeah, but that's because the core of the Earth is like heating up or something.
It doesn't matter. It's 68 degrees.
October used to be way colder.
Yeah, it's perfect hoodie weather. I'm wearing a hoodie. I'm comfortable.
Yeah, see, you are just like all my friends. Perfect hoodie weather.
Yeah.
It's getting cool, man. Dude,
it's crisp. You can walk around with jeans and a hoodie.
I'd rather be 80. I'd rather be sunny.
You're not sweating.
Don't like it. Days start getting shorter.
It's Halloween. The days
like Halloween.
Start getting a little bit shorter.
Halloween's okay. Was never big on Halloween.
You were just arguing about shorter days because you like the dark so you could play video games.
Yeah, but real short. I'm talking, I'm inside all day.
October is the start of, oh man, it's going to be like the winter time. Yeah. It's holiday season. It's very consumerism.
It's depressing to me.
Oh my gosh.
It's dark. It's cold. It's windy. I hate it.
You're going to fight me on this. You won't even put October on the list.
I much rather put November on the list. Oh I'd much rather put November on the list.
November is so. Here's the problem with November. It's starting to get into the miserable part of because like November is when you start getting like bitter cold and kind of miserable.
But it has the best holiday of all time.
Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best holiday.
Sure.
So
I think November should be on the list. In fact, I had that on my list.
Right.
I just think October is the perfect middle ground where it's the perfect weather. It is.
No, I think if you're arguing weather, September is better than October. September's better.
We just lived it. September was 80 degrees.
Yeah. Okay. Are we talking this year?
Outside.
Are we?
Are
we talking this year, or are we talking all time?
Last year. Who knows? Who cares?
I am using all of my experience, my 24 years on Earth.
Okay. Well, I got at least a decade on you. I'm saying October is a better month.
No, man, it's not.
Oh, you are the.
All right, we'll put a pin in it. We'll put a pin in October.
Worst.
I like November a lot. I think it should be on the list.
I will put November on your list. And then what do you think about December?
Christmas, I mean, Pearl Harbor.
I mean, you're not wrong, I guess.
That's it. My little brother's birthday is on Pearl Harbor. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, think about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
December 7th?
Hanukkah.
7th?
Hanukkah's in there.
1941?
Yeah, he in 41 he was born, and
yeah. Was your younger brother?
Yeah. Benjamin Button's
interesting
disease.
Interesting.
Is that what that is? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Where they get younger?
That's exactly what the disease is.
Is it the disease?
Benjamin Button's disease.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What is it actually called?
I don't.
Is it a movie or some shit?
It's a movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's a joke, man. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
I like December. I think it should be on there.
December's fine. So here's the thing with December versus November.
Well, dude, you just hate your job. That's why you hate these months.
I like my thing with December, and this isn't just my job. It's all of retail.
Okay,
is you're so focused on like the November months leading up to Christmas, and it's all just like I feel like Christmas is typically done before Christmas even gets here.
Yeah, because we're all Christmased out. Yeah,
that's the thing, and that's the reason why I don't like I don't like December.
Yeah, but I don't do it that way. I don't put up my Christmas tree
on
until...
top of the fact that December is also miserable and kind of cold and kind of still rainy and
but it's
gross.
The Christmas cheer, man. It's
not Christmas cheer, man. The Christmas cheer is the shopping before. It's the lead up. The lead up is where it's at. That's why November is so much better than... No, it's November.
What?
November is where
I don't do any shopping until December.
You got your Thanksgiving, you got your Black Friday, you got that whole kind of that week leading up to it. Like December, a lot of people don't like. You have what, Cyber Week?
Yeah.
Woo. That's still technically in like November, right? Isn't it? Or it's like it's a week after Black Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's into December.
It's getting into December, but it's like it's the end of November into December. I'm just saying November is a better
So you
month
don't
than
want
December.
December on the list.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, I mean, compared to the other monstrosities you have, I think December is a better month than January. Which would you rather pick, December or January?
You have Christmas in December.
Yeah.
But you have New Year's in January, and
I don't like New Year's.
You don't like anything.
New Year's.
What do you like?
What does New Year's do?
You're just a grumpy old man who doesn't like any holidays.
You sit.
What's your favorite holiday?
We should have did top five holidays.
We should have did top 5 holidays.
Thanksgiving.
Yes,
absolutely.
All right,
I love it.
No, what's next? Yeah. You don't like any other holiday. That's the only one you like.
I would probably say. New Year's is fine.
Oh, okay. Now New Year's is fine.
Here's the thing with New Year's.
Okay.
Hey, let's watch a ball drop.
It's exciting. Ooh. You get with your friends. There's a lot of drinking. That's a common theme with all these holidays.
Yeah, I just feel like that's a common theme for everything. Like you can drink and stuff.
Yeah, but you're looking forward to the new year. It's a fresh start. It's cheerful. It's optimistic. You know?
Sure, but
looking forward. Like I can do better. Yeah, I was a real fuck up in 2021, but in 2022, man, that's my year. It's all potential. It's all potential.
But right now we have we've taken out less than half of the months on this list.
There's college football on New Year's Day. That's awesome.
Really, there is.
You don't even like sports. How are we even doing this podcast together?
I don't know. This is just a weird. It's a weird list. If somebody would have came up to me and been like, "Hey, what months do you think John likes?" I would absolutely say fall.
No, I hate fall.
Like season
Everyone
wise, fall
loves
is
fall.
Like,
I hate fall.
Fall is the perfect, especially here. Like you should appreciate it in Pittsburgh.
Nope, I don't. I hate it. I do. I hate it. I'm not lying to you. I'm not sugarcoating this one. It's episode 20.
It's testing it,
and I'm being honest. I don't like fall. You can at me. I don't care. But I will compromise as always because I am the great compromiser.
Well, I feel like I'm the one going to be compromising a ton here. So
what do you mean?
So on the months right now, we have January, February, May, July, October, November, and December.
Okay. What do you want to get rid of first? What do you want to get rid of first?
Well, that's going to be the question.
Let's start chopping them down. Do we have February on there?
We
have February
on there.
Let's get rid of February. I can get rid of February.
The nuttiest month of the 12?
You want to keep February? Okay, fine. We'll keep February.
Dude, February is just the most unique month.
You just want me to get rid of January.
I mean...
I like New Year's. Although technically, New Year's happens on the 31st, I guess.
That's true. Hey, you know what?
Happens on the 31st?
Because no one gives a crap about New Year's Day.
College football.
It's New Year's Eve.
It's wrong.
It's New Year's Eve. No one, even the college players don't care about New Year's Day.
Wrong.
They're all hungover from the night before.
Hugely wrong because that's the latter half of the fucking season. So
all
right, we'll get rid of January. Fine, we'll get rid of January. Only because the best part of New Year's happens before January.
I think it's only fair. You shat all over my birthday. I feel like we nix yours.
Yeah, but my birthday is better than yours.
Sure.
Because I was born.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure
as long as we're both
on
the same page
there. We're on the same page.
Okay, so...
You don't do any... You can't say, what about my birthday? You don't like even celebrating your own birthday.
I love celebrating my own birthday.
By doing nothing and seeing none of your friends.
No, I love seeing my friends. That's the whole point, is I don't like doing things for my birthday, but if it's just like, let's just hang out and go to like dinner or something, I'm all for it.
Like the last 2 years we did, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we did. It just wasn't for my... Like, it wasn't like on the day.
True. All right.
I always have a birthday on the weekday. It's very annoying.
What's next? What are you thinking?
All right, so we have February, May, July, October, November, December. So really, we need to eliminate one of those. I know what you're trying to eliminate.
Say that again.
So we have February, May, July, October, November, December.
Oh my god, I don't like October, man.
I know you don't. So I'm going to be completely transparent.
What do you want to get rid of? What do you want to get rid of?
Out of those,
yes,
I would say. So here's the thing: if it was up to me, I would knock off December. I think December is a depressing month.
Wow,
I know. So I can meet you halfway.
I think that's mad disrespect on December. You got Christmas, you got Hanukkah, you got the other ones.
Yeah, I mean New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah. If we're going with that logic, look, we now have New Year's.
If you want to take off October, I will do it in
I feel like you had October is like number 1 or something.
Yes.
Well, then we can't.
Well, yeah.
You can't knock off your number 1.
I know, but I have all my other months are more or less on there.
What else would you knock off? December.
That would probably be. Look, if you want, I can knock off February. I just feel like February is.
We can knock off May. I'm not married to May.
What I mean, Mother's Day.
I like Mother's Day. I think it's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be okay knocking off May.
Yeah.
As a compromise.
6. Yeah.
As an olive branch between our two.
Yeah. Fuck the moms.
Polarizing views.
All right, May? We get rid of May?
Yeah.
Let's get rid of May.
I feel good about that. So February, July, October, November, December.
Yep.
We're really putting the October, November, December together like that.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. What do we got?
So what do you feel is like a number 5 thing? I assume you're going to talk about October then.
I mean, of course, October would be my number 5.
So you prefer February over October as a month? I'm putting February on there just because of its uniqueness, not because of anything else.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense. Who gives a fuck if it has 28 days?
I just think it's a weird. It's a weird
it's
month.
weird. I guess.
What would you rather have instead of February?
Any of the other months we talked about?
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, I mean, but it's 28 days, 29 days. It's like, who knows? Like, that's when you can.
You can literally calculate when the leap years are going to be.
Like an election going.
That's a minus for me. Everyone's pissed off. It's terrible. When's President's Day? Is that February?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I guess there's a holiday. I don't know.
If that's even worth
so
celebrating.
We have
anymore,
February on there. I'd put February 5.
I'd put February 5.
Yeah? All right, February 5.
I mean, technically,
I feel
the way
good
we
about
normally
that.
do it should probably be number 4, but we'll put February at number 5. That's fine.
February 5.
Do you want October at number 4?
I mean, if you feel that strongly about December, I'm okay with putting that 4.
No, well, so here's the thing with October.
Because I will
Christmas
go
more
back.
than Halloween. I don't like Halloween.
I will go back to. Well, actually, I was going to say Oktoberfest, but that's really in September, isn't it?
I mean, that's a good question. I think
it's
it
in
was
September.
this year.
I think it always is. Honestly,
it?
Yeah.
That's a dumb.
It might run into early October.
Yeah.
Someone will correct me about this.
My thing is I love the pumpkin, the spiciness, the leaves changing color, I love the crispness.
You like the lattes, the pumpkin spice?
They're okay. They're fine.
All right.
I like the start of the holiday season. To me, that's all kind of tied up in a nice
December
little bow
4.
with
Put October 3.
I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
So you love July that much then?
Yes.
So July 2.
I was having a cookout this 4th of July, and I don't know if it's now that I'm older and having my own cookout because my parents were gone.
Right.
It was the best. Drinking beer, cooking burgers,
shooting up explosives into the sky.
Yeah. You got John Philip Sousa blasting on your radio, on your speakers. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
You don't even know who that is.
I know John Philip Sousa.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
It's from they talk about him in Music Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best March composer. Anyways, dude, it's great. It's a great holiday. Love the holiday.
Was John Philip Sousa a Nazi?
What?
I don't know.
A Nazi?
Yeah. You said he was the best composer.
Oh, he's talking about
all
Wagner?
best composers are Nazis? Oh,
Wagner was born in Germany.
Yeah. So he probably didn't care about 4th of July.
No.
Yeah.
Probably not.
So are we saying 4th?
Dude, we're going to lose the one German listener we fucking have, Tyler.
Are we saying July is 2? And then we put November, home of the best holiday.
Home of the best holiday. This is hilarious because he didn't have... It's not the best season.
It's the best season.
It's not the best season at all.
I guarantee you that most people agree with me.
I agree with you. I know I'm in the minority.
All right.
I don't care.
All right. I'm just saying.
I don't care.
I'm just saying.
I don't like fall. That's my opinion.
What if?
All
How
right.
about this?
All right.
So we put July 2. We put November 1. And what if I let you flip December and October? October can be 4. December
I'm
can be
okay with
3.
October top.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you okay with November being number 1 then?
Yes, Turkey Day is the best, man.
It is the best.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to make sure we were on
Black
the same
Friday's
page.
okay, I guess,
You have
too.
the Cowboys playing football.
Cowboys play football. The Lions play every year. You get to watch them lose. It's so awesome. I always bet on them, and I always fucking
what
lose.
is that, like a
Detroit
soccer
Lions.
team? Or
Football
it's a football team?
Yes.
Oh, NCAA.
You're trolling me. See, I almost thought you
I know.
weren't trolling
I think
me.
I have a line on my fantasy league.
Probably not. They're very, very
I'm
bad.
probably lying. Okay, so let's.
That was like a Sheldon laugh. That was weird.
Well, okay. So let me run this list by you.
Let's do it.
All right. At number 5,
We're gonna get such shit for this. And
you're
by
going to
we,
get it because
I mean,
I think the people
don't
are going
care.
to be with me.
I don't care.
All right.
At me.
All right.
I don't give a fuck.
All right. Number 5.
Yes.
February.
Yep.
The nuttiest month.
You keep saying that like it's some prize. Like
It should
February
be.
is the nuttiest
It should
month.
be. Who's
Nobody
gonna be
cares
like,
that February is the nuttiest month.
It's like they're putting all the dates down the line.
February is the month where you get laid. That's why February is
They're
on the
putting
list.
all the dates down the line,
Yeah.
and then they realize, oh crap, we miscounted days.
Yeah.
28.
So what?
That's just crazy.
Dude, you live life so weird in such a weird manner.
February number 5.
Yes.
Number 4, we have the Christmas month of December.
Yep.
Number 3 is going to be October. Number
October.
2, July.
Yep.
And the best month of the 12, November.
Absolutely. I compromised to hell on this, but
I don't know, man. I feel like I compromised.
what? You think you compromised more than me?
I think so. How many months on there are on your list?
I haven't even thought about what my list is. Honestly.
Oh, you don't have a. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, like half of my list is not on the on ours.
It sounds like a 50-50.
That's what I mean. That's why I feel like it's good.
That's why we're the Couch Co.
That's all right.
All right.
That was probably the most polarizing list we've done yet.
Absolutely. That really tested everything, and I will be getting shit on for that, and I don't even fucking care. Come at me.
So what do you want to talk about, man?
Well, here's the thing. I do have an idea. Here's another idea for me. So I've mentioned Thesaurus, still
Yeah.
pending.
Uh-huh.
I think we're onto something with that, by the
It
way.
was very cute.
It's a good idea.
What episode was that? Can we
don't
do
know.
a callback? All right, I gotta figure it out.
It was a couple ago.
I have it somewhere.
What else did I say? There's
You
another
had
idea.
your video game rating review.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, dude. That needs to be a fucking app, too.
Yeah, I still think that is somewhere. It's
Yeah,
just, it's not
but
well
we could do it
implemented.
better.
Well, we can do the brainstorming better, maybe.
Yeah.
Can't
All right.
program for it.
New app.
New app.
We've been talking about D&D a little bit.
Okay.
So not here, but outside.
Yeah. Offline. Do we say offline?
Sure.
Is it offline? In
Offline,
our chat? Whatever
yeah.
the corporate speak is.
Drop dead date, I think.
Oh, don't.
All right.
Why are you triggering me? Is
I
it
don't
because-
know,
is it because
man.
of the month?
Yes,
Do you want me
I'm
to-
a little,
you want me to
I'm a little
swap the
pissed
months
off.
around?
A little pissed off. All right. So,
Oh, real quick, before we get into this,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I do have a correction from last week. I know this is way left
Whoa,
field.
okay.
I do have a correction.
That's a baseball reference.
left field.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I work at a baseball.
You should
part
be
of the
fired from Dick's.
I should.
You
for,
should
for the lack
absolutely.
of knowledge, but I use sports metaphors constantly. Touching the bases, left field,
I touched some bases once.
ground floor,
Okay.
ground rolls.
Floor.
So
Ground. Do you know there's the ground in baseball?
yeah, the three pointer.
They play on the ground.
3-pointer net goal. The one correction I do have is
A 3-pointer is considered a field goal, by the way, so go fuck yourself.
I mean, yeah. In
Field goals exist in basketball,
in
Tyler.
football.
Hey, no.
a
Basketball.
field goal in
Yep.
basketball.
They're called field goals. Anything outside of the paint is a field goal.
What?
Yep.
What?
Look it up.
No.
Yes.
No.
Cheeseburger?
I don't like that. I'm not.
Oh,
a
you don't like it?
cheeseburger.
Okay.
I don't like it.
No, that's exactly what it is.
That ruins. Okay. Here,
Go.
the correction I have.
Yeah.
Remember when we talked about Mario casting and I said that Jack Black.
Oh, yeah,
Wait.
yeah. I sent you that video, this sketch.
Yeah, Jack Black's going to be Bowser. I just want to clarify that.
Oh,
And,
wait. Who'd you say Jack Black was going to be?
I think I said
What was the
that,
mistake?
I think I said Seth Rogen was going to be Bowser. Seth Rogen is actually going to be Donkey Kong. Just wanted to kind of clear that.
Oh, that makes more sense, I guess.
Yeah, you can see him as Donkey Kong.
This all just seems blasphemous
Yeah,
to me.
it's nutty. I
It's
don't know why I
terrible.
keep saying nutty. I got to stop that. I apologize.
I actually, have you ever gotten the muffins from Sam's Club?
Yeah.
The chocolate. It's like
There's
the
just
variety
nuts
pack.
all over the place.
Well, there's a chocolate one.
Yeah, and a
There's banana nut and a blueberry. And I recently got that, and the banana nut muffins have been delicious. So every time you say nutty,
you think of it. Okay,
I think of a banana
every time
nut
I say
muffin.
nutty, you're having a good experience.
Yes.
It's just recalling a nice memory.
Yes.
The reason why I'm
in my
upset,
hippocampus.
is that the in the frontal
lobe?
Not, I was gonna say labia cortex.
I don't know if the hippocampus is in the frontal lobe. Somebody
it has
tell
to be
me.
because
We have Calvin working on this currently in our research and development department.
The reason why I don't like the variety pack at Sam's Club is they got rid of the apple.
If you replace blueberry with apple, that's the best pack of all time.
I would replace the chocolate muffin with the apple.
I don't know how long we're going to survive in this podcast because the chocolate muffin is the greatest muffin.
At least 20 episodes. I think 20 weeks is
You get a glass of milk. You're telling me you have a nice glass of 2% milk.
Okay.
2%.
Yeah.
2.
Sure.
Dose.
Yeah. The worst milk.
You're lying.
I'm kidding. It's not the worst milk. It's not the worst milk, but it's not the greatest milk.
What's the greatest milk? If you say almond or some bullshit, I'm going to punch you.
No, I think the greatest milk is still milk. My mom kind of drilled into me that skim milk kind of like now 2% is like too thick.
Not
for
even
me.
1?
I would do 1%. Isn't 1% the same as skim?
No.
Okay, I'll do 1% then.
Unless I'm wrong. No, skim's definitely different than 1%.
No, you're probably right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I like 2.
I think it's
I like
the fat
2
content, right? Like 1%.
Dude, here's
fat.
something gross. You want to hear something gross about me? So I would, as a kid, I would eat Cheerios with half and half.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Isn't that disgusting?
That's pretty rough, man.
It is so good.
Like, why wouldn't you just do milk and throw like a whole bunch of sugar on it?
No, I didn't like the sugar. It was, dude, I don't know. I like the thick milk for some reason. I'm a weirdo when it comes to that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
I think it's delicious.
You do like whole milk or like?
Yeah, I do whole milk. Yeah. Whole milk.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, hey, I'm with you. I discussed myself, but it was good.
It's not great.
No. And it was very bad for me too. You know how much fat's in that?
Well, yeah, I can tell how fat you are.
Anyways, we were talking about my great idea, I think.
We did. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, no, you were talking about something.
No, that was it. I corrected it.
Okay, corrected it.
Props to Seth Rogen and Jack Black.
Fuck Seth Rogen.
Best of
I don't
luck.
think Seth Rogen's funny at all.
I
get high. There's Seth Rogen in a nutshell.
So we talked about interviews.
Jack Black is good.
We talked about interviews, and I think Seth Rogen's a very good interviewer.
No.
Interviewee, I should say.
I need to send you. I was watching it today. It came up in my feed because I think YouTube's always listening to me.
Yeah.
I was talking about Kevin Hart, and I was citing the Jumanji interview because that's like one of the funniest ones. It came up in my feed today when I was.
That's a little scary.
That's scary.
There's probably some crossover with like all the Norm Macdonald stuff you've been looking at.
Yeah,
like,
probably.
Researching.
But I watched it again. It's hilarious. They they do this thing where they do impressions of each other, and Jack Black's impression of The Rock is hilarious. It's the funniest thing. I'll send you it.
Take a look at it. I don't think.
Yeah, I'll send you it.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
So tell me about this app.
So this app,
I am looking to invest in an app.
Yes.
Pitch it.
Okay, we were talking about D&D.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what's great about D&D? Immersion, being in the world. Okay.
Okay.
But as a DM, it's hard to keep track of everything. Okay. And some things just go without question. All right. So when I DM, I'll throw in these stupid random things that don't even matter at all. Like, it's partly cloudy. It's 72 degrees, and the wind's blowing east to west at 2 knots.
How much? Okay.
What if there was an app that was a random weather generator for your D&D campaign, and everyone in the party can hook up to the same room, and then you press next day, and then the weather comes up for that day. Now, when you're shooting your arrow like 500 yards, you can see how much the wind's going, if it's raining, how cold it is, things like this. And you can start calculating these things in your campaign. So if it's like really cold, you might have to roll Constitution to avoid frostbite or exhaustion or something if it's hot. So now everyone's on the same page, and the DM, it frees you. You don't have to worry about that. And it might not matter, but everyone's got their phone out. And if something pertains to that, we can look at the weather, and everyone's on the same page about it.
How often do you think the weather's going to affect that kind of stuff, though?
I don't know.
Like I feel,
but I think it adds to the immersion and the.
It definitely does,
because you're sitting there, you're thinking about the game, and you're like, okay, we're camping in the woods, and now you look at your phone, it's like, oh, it's 80, it's a completely clear sky, so I can see the stars. It's a full moon. You have the moon cycles on there.
But if it's 80 degrees, which at that point it'd probably be like September or something, if you're camping or you're backpacking or something, if it's 80 degrees and you're carrying like 300 pounds on your back, so I guess
so now it's okay. So
party.
Now you might, as a DM, make a rule, or it could be in the app, that if it's a certain threshold and you're traveling X number of miles, now you have to start rolling for exhaustion or something.
See, this is the kind of stuff too where like you need to get like, sound effects in there, and you need to connect it to like hue lights or something.
Yeah.
So then whenever you're like, okay, hey, it's sunny, and then you hit
birds
the button, birds chirping. You maybe have you hear like a blacksmith in the background if it's in a city or something.
Yep.
All the light bulbs and everything are full.
So maybe we could expand the idea as an immersion app.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So it has it. So weather's one part of that, but you have the sound effects.
I would say weather's the main part. I think that's a great idea.
Based off the biome that you're in, but that's the beauty of it. You can set regions. So we would have like D&D's world, you could go into that world. So I'm sure every region has its own like climate and stuff. So like if you're on the Sword Coast,
right,
it would have a set climate so that you could set ranges of temperatures based off the year. Like you could get really in depth with advanced settings.
That is crazy. But it sounds super
right.
cool.
Like if you're in the north, obviously your scale of what's possible, because it's gonna be a random generator, but you're gonna set the limits on things. So if you're in the north, it's gonna be a lot colder. Things of that nature, right? Maybe it's a lot windier.
So you would set like different areas based off of your campaign, and then you would just give them parameters.
So I would say
like a range
for the paid version. You could go way into that, but for the light version, it's just general stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's my great idea.
Super cool.
I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah,
and that's for like the hardcore players. But I think that'd be awesome. Everyone has the app, and there's like a code for the room that you're in. And then you press the button like next day, and boom, everyone has the same weather. Everyone's on the same page instantly.
Right.
And now in their mind, everyone's seeing,
I feel like
the
if you
visuals
can get
in their
that
mind.
hardcore, that's when it's like, okay, it's super hot. Everyone's sweating. Like, everybody has to have water. If they don't have water, you start
with the touch of a button. You don't even have to describe that as the DM. You don't have to,
you can just,
or as the DM, it gives you an idea. Like little pieces of information like that gives you an idea. Like, oh, it's really windy today. Tyler, the Ranger's hat flies off, and he goes in, and he stumbles upon a group of bandits, and he gets captured. Now we have a hook for today's adventure.
I like it. I mean, you sold me.
Hey,
so I will fund this this little adventure you have going on. We just need.
I don't know how it works at all.
I think it'd be interesting how you pull in. Like the different weather, how it would generate the randomness. Like, would you take like real world areas and just pull in the temperature and like the weather conditions on like
the average temperature, time of year,
like
things
the
like that.
Sahara Desert.
Yeah,
it's like hey, it's
you'd have a biome that you're in: desert, plains, city, mountains.
What happens when you get into like some like ethereal place or this magic void?
Yeah, that would be tough.
Like that.
That'd be tough.
Or it could be, that could be even cooler because, like, as a player, maybe you're playing, like, weeks and weeks and weeks with, like, always checking the weather and always understanding that stuff. And then you go into this magic place, and it's just all over the place, all
maybe you go into the fire plains, and it's 300 degrees. So you better have a flame-resistant potion going, or you
better leave all your gear because you ain't touching your metal armor,
whatever. Yeah, exactly. So it could get wild.
Or if you go into like a cool a void or something, and you're normally like shooting arrows and adjusting for wind and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like this void, maybe like you shoot an arrow, it's almost like the same properties of like space, where it's just
keeps going
straight
forever.
and it's just that'd be really cool.
Crazy.
I'm into it.
I like it. I had another idea that was, audiobook. Does this exist? Audiobooks?
Yes. Oh, continue. I'm sorry. I just thought you meant audiobooks. I think it's a great idea.
Common.
For real quick.
Yeah.
Audible does not work well with Apple Books.
Okay, so I shouldn't do it.
Well, you're past the timeline for it anyway.
Rip.
I did it. I bought them all. I had to refund them. It was a whole big thing.
Oh, no.
It was miserable.
Oh, so you got rid of it?
I got rid of it.
Okay.
Yeah. You cannot. It says you can. So here's the thing. And I'm sorry not to go off on this tangent.
Go for it, man.
You said audiobooks. It triggered me.
Yes.
So the last
Drop
week.
dead date.
Last fuck you. Last week, there was a Audible thing that was, hey, you get a year of Audible. It's normally $150. You can get it for $94, and you get 12 free books. So if you do the math, it comes to about $8 a book, roughly. which is fantastic for something because it's all the books, even the new releases. So if you look at something like, so Andy Serkis just did The Lord of the Rings. So those 3 books, they're like $25 a piece. I think on Apple Books they're around like 23 or something. So you get them for a credit a piece, and you get them for $8 a piece. That's a bargain. That's a steal.
Yep.
But what they do is they do all this DRM crap where you can download the book, and to pull it into Apple Books, they're like, hey, you need Mac OS Catalina.
Oh, that.
Which is fine.
Yep.
But that, like, if you buy a new Mac, which I did, I have a new Mac.
Yep.
Catalina was last
so
operating
you're
system.
New?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's bullshit.
And they were like, well, you just have to do iTunes. And you can do it. You can listen to it through iTunes, or you can use our app. I'm like, your app is a piece of shit.
Whoa.
Like but it is. It crashed.
Yeah,
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't. And it's not optimized for iOS 15. Hey, guess what? iOS 15, newest operating system, does not work. So
Mac's got to be the only thing where you get punished for being the most up to date.
Yeah. So I personally blame Audible because their tech is not good.
Yeah,
that's all.
They're
Their app is just bad.
Right.
And so I'm talking to this guy, and he's like, "Oh, you just have to go through iTunes and get it through there." I'm like, Apple got rid of iTunes. Now it's just called Apple Music. There is no iTunes. They took iTunes and they split it between Apple Music and Apple Books.
Yeah.
So he starts sending me things as like quote unquote troubleshooting tips, and he's literally copying and pasting from the top search in Google. So he's like, "Oh, well, you just click on Finder, right click on the like the retro icon, and you can install iTunes from there." And I'm like, retro icon? Like I'm feel like I'm a pretty savvy tech guy, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm looking online, and it's like, no, retro's like a third-party app that somebody wants you to pay money for. I'm like, dude, just give me a refund. Like I was so fed up with it. Like I was nice to him, and I have like the transcripts and all this stuff just in case, like. But like, oh my gosh, it was miserable. So
that sounds terrible.
I think you dodged a bullet there.
I did. My laziness pays off yet again.
Yeah.
There you go.
So audiobooks, great invention. Tell me your idea.
This probably exists, but audiobooks with a soundtrack.
Yeah.
Does that exist?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish that was my job, sending a soundtrack to audiobooks.
Now, I think they do a cool job. There's like, I think it's called like a whisper track or something like that. I forget what the feature is. But if you buy, now, this is how they make their money because you have to buy the book and the audiobook. But what you can do is like on Apple Books, and I assume Audible as well, if you have the book, it connects to the audiobook. So if you're reading the book and you stop at a certain point, the audiobook will pick up there, which I think is really cool. I know there are some audiobooks that have like a soundtrack in it. They have like 160 cast members or something like that where they're literally like putting on a play for you and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. But I think it's, I guess it depends on like how.
So I'm just thinking, dude, you're like reading a book, man, and like some intense music would be. Now, it would only work for audiobooks because you know exactly where you're at in the audiobook. It's a set thing. Whereas, of course, reading a book is at your own pace.
The audiobook is like, do you want to set aside 30 hours because that's how long it's going to take to finish this?
Yeah, but it's like you can have music going that lines up with where you are in the book for the audiobook.
Like, I mean, you're listening to Lord of the Rings and you have the Lord of the Rings soundtrack.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be really awesome. Cool. I mean, you can read Lord of the Rings and have the soundtrack going, but you can't match it up perfectly.
Yeah.
You could have set moments where you have specific tracks for the tune you want specifically. And I'm sure that exists, but it's a great idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because music's like half the battle in movies, man. Makes it.
I've been, and maybe it's just because of, us talking about it so much, but like I've been noticing music more and more in games, in movies, things like that, where it's just like the talent that goes there where I'm like, oh, I feel something here. But then when I really think about it, it's usually the music. Yeah, it has nothing to do with like really what's happening on the screen so much as like the music itself, which is crazy.
I was watching Pitch Perfect and tearing up a little bit.
How is Pitch Perfect?
The first one's okay, and then it does drop off significantly after that.
Who's in Pitch Perfect?
Anna
Kendrick. Yeah.
I'm very bad with names.
Sure.
That's the one. Oh, that's it. She's the only person. I don't know.
What was the last movie you've seen in like in theaters or whatever? Like we're gonna see Venom.
Jeez. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's been a long time before COVID.
Yeah, we
last
went,
time I went to the theater.
So we just went to the theater and saw Green Knight, which I thought was fine.
When are we supposed to go see Tom Cruise?
Yeah, Top Gun got delayed. It's next year now.
Next year now?
Yeah.
Rip.
Yep.
I thought it was done filming. How does it get delayed?
I think they're just looking at the climate and being like, all right, we need this to make money.
Sure.
If people aren't willing to go out for it and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like Venom came out last night.
Was it good?
I don't know. Zach said it was all right.
You said you went?
No, I'm going to see it Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see Venom. James Bond comes out next week.
That's right.
Yeah. I think what they're doing is they're gonna put Venom out. They're gonna see how many people actually go, and that's gonna be the gauge whether or not Spider-Man comes out in December.
Oh, wow. Probably smart.
Probably.
You looking forward to that Spider-Man movie now that you're all caught up?
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man's my favorite. I would say they're I like both of those Spider-Man movies a lot. I think Tom Holland is a fantastic Spider-Man.
Why is Spider-Man everyone's favorite superhero?
He's not my favorite superhero. I just love those.
Who's your favorite
I think those
superhero?
movies are very good. Batman.
He's not really a superhero.
All right. Well,
He's just a guy with issues.
He's a hero of superb level.
Superb quality. Batman's great. But you think superheroes like Batman, Spider-Man, who else? Superman, I guess.
I like Superman. I like Aquaman. Now that they're done with him with
Jason Momoa. Dude, Aquaman
he's
sucks.
pretty good.
Actually, he's like slept on in the comics and shit.
I thought the Aquaman movie was actually pretty good.
No, yeah, I thought it was alright. I actually did see that one, but like everyone thinks of Aquaman like Gold Age Aquaman, where it's like he's talking to starfish or whatever, you know. They think of like Mermaid Man from SpongeBob or some shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy was that. Didn't they do like a dirty version or something like that on SNL?
I don't watch SNL, man.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
I only watch funny shows.
Funny shows.
Yeah.
I'm on season 8 of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
How is it? Leon, right?
Leon's pretty
so
good.
Funny.
I didn't realize that was like that whole arc.
Yeah.
He's in it. They just did this thing where he's like, oh, if a black guy puts on glasses, people take him more like seriously or he gets places and stuff. Yeah. He's hilarious, man.
He's so funny.
He is very, very funny.
He swears so much, but dude, he might have the funniest F word I've ever heard. You know what I'm saying? He might have the funniest F word I've ever heard.
Yeah,
the way he says
fuck,
like
slurs together.
It's just, man. And when he talks about dicks, he calls it Johnsons, man. It's just so
dude, he
funny.
Has a million words for him. Like the thing that's kind of weird.
Did you get to the? Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Did you get to the episode where they talk about the Big Johnson Club?
I don't think so.
It's a great scene.
Yeah, I mean,
He's like,
I'm sure I'll.
Larry turns to him. He's like, "You're part of the. There's a club for men with big dicks." He's like, "Fuck yeah, man! I'm part of the Big Johnson Club, man. We meet every Tuesday at your house." He's like, "What?" So good. It's so fucking funny. Anyways,
it's weird to see Larry David with Seinfeld because they were doing like the reunion episode.
Oh, that's that season. Yeah,
that's season 7, but they're so good with it. Like just like their interaction between the two of them, it's some of the funniest stuff.
Yeah, I just don't think there's anyone else like those two.
No.
The way they just look at life and interact, it's so different.
And they agree a lot of the time, but at least they're like honest with you. It's weird seeing like, so season 7, season 8, it seems like he's just embracing being an asshole.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about it yet, because like the first few seasons, it was just a series of misunderstandings.
Yes.
And I typically agreed with him usually. And then you just felt bad for the guy.
Yep.
Now it's like, you're kind of doing this to yourself. Like, he still has some misunderstandings, but like, man, you're kind of a dick. Like, you kind of deserve this.
Yeah, he's a dick, but it's hilarious. I don't care.
It is funny.
Yeah,
and
it's so funny.
I'm trying to get through this, and then
has he created his coffee shop yet?
No, not yet. Spoilers.
It's a whole season about it.
They did a restaurant. Like in the very beginning.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah.
He makes a coffee shop. It's so funny.
Seinfeld just came to Netflix actually today.
I was telling you about that. Yeah.
I didn't know it was October 1st though, so I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, because I said you've never seen Seinfeld, and then I was saying it comes to Netflix October.
But see, it does this perfect thing where I was ready to cancel Netflix. Netflix, I'm paying like $18 a month.
They listen to you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then so they put it out as soon as you start thinking you're straying.
Well, that's the same thing with with Disney stuff where I'm like, oh, okay, I canceled Disney. And they're like, hey, Mandalorian 2. Oh, by the way, Boba Fett's coming out in December. Like, enjoy.
It's almost like there's a whiteboard somewhere.
It's almost like there's a whiteboard.
And they're charting out.
And they're all just, okay, hey, HBO, we have Succession coming in a couple of weeks, so don't get rid of HBO. And then Hulu, oh, you have Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And then you have, oh, good. Ted Lasso's ending, so I'm going to cancel that. Oh, just kidding. Morning show or whatever starts up. So now there's that. They're very crafty. Yeah,
they get you.
I don't know.
I need to be a part of those whiteboard meetings. I tried to once with Rainbow Six, but it never.
I bought a whiteboard for that.
I'm ready to go.
In my room.
We need 5.
The whiteboard I have in there. Do you remember when we did the Mario Kart races and everyone paired off and stuff?
Yeah.
All those results are still on the whiteboard.
And my swear count. My swear count's on there.
No, that was before.
I tallied.
I know we erased
I wiped that off, and then
yeah.
I suck at Mario Kart. Maybe that's why I don't like it.
That's probably why you don't like it. One of the greatest games of our
I don't like things I'm not good at. Does that make me crazy?
No.
Yeah.
That makes you human, probably.
I don't know.
You know, I'm actually writing down my top 100 games.
No way.
Like a personal list.
I need to do this. I wanted to chart this out. Yeah.
Is it weird to have like multiple copies of like Mass Effect on there? So it's just like Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Oh, here's 5 Assassin's Creeds here. And basically what I'm doing right now is it's more of like a collection thing where I'm just writing down every game I can think of. Yeah. Then I'll start ranking and kind of trimming the fat. And
that's going to be a long, hard process. That's terrible.
That's what I like. I would much rather catalog video games than play them.
I like going through system by system. I like breaking it up that way. So I'll have my PS1, all the games I remember playing on that.
Yeah.
PS2, Xbox 360, Game Boy, GameCube, PC.
It makes me sad because I know I'm going to be forgetting games. And then in the back of your mind, it's like, well, how important was that game if you forgot about it?
I don't know, dude. Like, sometimes you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot this.
I always forget about BioShock, but BioShock was incredible.
That's what I'm saying. BioShock's insane.
I know.
Infinite was insane. Isn't that the BioShock Infinite?
Yeah, I don't know if I like that as much as the first one. I like
the first one. I think is probably the best, right? Because that was just like
story more in Infinite.
Of Infinite, yeah. But I remember when one came out, and it was like, this is just totally different.
Do you think that when we talk about like our favorite, and we've been doing this a ton where we talk about like our favorite games and things like that, do you think it's based off of like if it like what sticks with you or the time you had playing it?
Yeah. So if we're talking about our favorite game versus like the best game.
Our favorite game,
we're talking about just favorite,
subjective,
of course.
100%
What sticks with you, what what memories you have with it.
Yeah.
Like when I hear you talk about Journey, it's like, I hope that would make your list because that's like an unbelievable experience.
Yeah.
It's experience stuff, But
that's the thing is like,
you might play a really great game and not have a fantastic experience with it, and it might not make your list. For example, like I really liked Pyre, but maybe if I had a better experience with it, it would be my favorite game of all time. I don't know. Not that I had a bad experience with it, but
what's the thing? It's like it's what game sticks with you after the credits roll. So like Pyre is a great example, Journey is a great example, Mass Effect. But like when I think about like God of War, did that really stick with me past me playing it? I'm like, oh, that was a really cool game. But am I like sitting there mulling over like, oh my gosh, I need to learn more about like Norse mythology and things like that.
Right.
And you brought up BioShock Infinite, where like the moment I finished that game, I was like, I need to learn everything about quantum theory.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I was up for like 5 hours.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe Infinite's better than
that's what I mean. That's going to be the interesting kind of exercise.
I will tell you, after I finished Mass Effect 3, I was up all night looking for This Can't Be Real.
Yeah.
And then you stumble upon the
depression and going through all the different stages of grief.
Yes, seriously, that's what it was, man. It was like,
but that's all part of it. Is like I think that might be my measuring stick. I think it has to be.
Well, it's like what sticks with you, how many hours you put into stuff. Like probably Battlefront 2 will make my list, just because that's all I did.
Well, that's what I mean.
When
but
I was like 10 years old.
I love Diablo, and I short of like Sea of Thieves, I probably have most time in Diablo out of all video games.
Yes,
and it's just like,
I would be shocked if Diablo didn't make your list.
But I couldn't tell you this. I could kind of tell you the story, but like I don't care about it.
Yeah, I mean that's the same with me. Like League of Legends is my most played game, but I actually do know the lore with that.
Sure,
but it's not like even if I didn't, I would still enjoy the game.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I don't know. I mean, well, I'm sure we'll talk about that.
Balloon Tower
more,
Defense.
Like, I'll be excited.
Amazing game.
The lore is fantastic. If you understand, like, you think the superhero monkey is like the good guy, and that's actually
what
like,
a tragic hero.
Yeah,
absolutely. What a brilliant example.
He bullied the poor necromancer the entire time, so now the necromancer. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's very like Snape and the Potters
killed Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I thought it was very artfully done.
I can't believe you don't think Harry Potter is a good hero. Like, he's classic. He's the classic hero.
He's whiny and just...
Dude, his life
I think they
is
all are,
awful.
Man. Yeah.
What, every hero?
Yeah.
Every hero's whiny?
No. Just the entire Harry Potter cast.
Oh, they're all whiny?
They're all whiny.
What, because, like, Hitler came back and he's, like, killing everyone?
Yeah.
So they complain about that?
Sure, make it about Hitler. No, I'm just saying, like, it's like...
well, that's the equivalent, right? I guess. I don't know.
I think you're doing a disservice to the World War II, personally, if you try to equate it with Harry. Like, Harry Potter is just like...
Well, okay, you have a guy who's killing...
I get it.
People because of they're not pure bloods or whatever.
Sure.
That sounds very...
You're right.
Upside alley. I don't know. Give me a better example.
I can't. I mean, I get it. I just think
it's not the same. I'm just,
I think
he's a bad guy.
Do I think Harry Potter is like the best actor in the world? Or like
when I think of Harry Potter, I see Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah. Sure. No, and like look, the casting was very well done for it, I guess. I think my main thing is, if I'm looking at the caliber of...
So who are your favorite heroes? Like main characters? Jack Sparrow?
Main characters? Jack Sparrow, yeah. He's a good one.
I mean, because he's goofy, I guess.
He's funny. He's engaging. He's charming.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah. I mean, it's a really good example.
Absolutely.
Jack Sparrow.
Who's the main character in Firefly? Who's the main captain? The
Firefly?
Nathan Fillion.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Captain.
I guess.
Whatever his name is. Yeah. Think he's great. Think Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine's great.
He's all right.
Think House is great. He's a hero, right? He saved lives.
What? Yeah, I get. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just saying. I feel like
House would have been arrested a million times in that show, by the way, for medical malpractice.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, he'd be gone. I guess my thing.
Let's give him this drug and not tell him.
My main thing is, if you look at the caliber of child actors today versus when
are we just talking
Harry
live
Potter
action?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just talking live action. So you're talking about performances.
I almost spent 7 credits of my Audible account to get the Harry Potter books just so I could listen to them.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
But
I almost did.
All right.
And I don't know. Like, it's just like I like the idea of it. I just feel that I missed the boat hardcore on Harry Potter.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
Like,
I'm not saying it's my favorite thing of all time, but
yeah, I mean,
when I said, Harry Potter's a good hero, I got a bunch of shit for it. So
I'm not giving you a bunch of shit for it. I'm just saying, is Harry Potter the best hero, like,
of all time?
What did he really do?
What?
Yeah.
He, like, sacrificed himself to win, but then he comes back to life.
Yeah, he lived.
He comes back to life, but he didn't know that. He didn't know that. He didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah. I think deep down he did.
He's better than Frodo, I'll tell you that. Right now.
I don't think Frodo's a very good hero. I think he started out a good hero.
I think Luke's better than Harry, probably.
Frodo gets like this thing where everyone is like saying how wonderful he is and things like that. Frodo would have kept the ring.
That's what I'm saying, man. Frodo's a piece of shit.
Kept the ring. If nothing else, Gollum deserves more praise than Frodo.
No, Sam deserves all the praise. He's the best.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying,
but he's not the main character. I'm talking main characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think, like, I don't know. Luke's pretty good. I do like Luke.
Luke did more. He blew up a Death Star.
More than Harry?
What did Harry Potter do?
He killed Voldemort, man.
He stood on a bridge and shot a bunch of sparks at each other, and they both kind of were tired. And they jumped off a bridge together.
I guess so.
I don't even know what happened there. He killed him. How did he kill him?
Voldemort?
Yeah.
He had to kill all the Horcruxes or something, and then wasn't the snake the last one?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's the whole thing. Is like,
so Voldemort split his soul into like 7 places.
I get all that, but what I'm saying is, when I'm trying to think of, so like Luke and Darth Vader, right?
Yes.
And I know we're over time.
Are we over time?
Not really. It's like 40 minutes. but we've split this into a million different pieces because we had to stop because of my dumb cats. My whole thing is like Luke and Darth Vader. You remember that, right? Like you remember, okay, Luke blew up the Death Star. He kind of kills Darth Vader. He defeats Darth Vader, right? You have Obi-Wan Kenobi defeating Darth Maul. You have these things. I'm trying to picture Harry Potter defeating Voldemort. And I remember Harry Potter giving him an big old bear hug. And they're face to face. And there's like, all right, let's finish the fight or finish this or whatever he says, like Master Chief. They jump off a bridge. And then my recollection of that is just gone. Like, what happened?
They evaporate, and they're going around.
Okay.
And then they come back to the grounds where they were. Remember, they were lining up, and the snake tries to bite Neville, and he chops the snake up with the Sword of Gryffindor.
Sure.
And there's the last Horcrux dead.
Okay.
And then they do the laser beam battle.
So the laser beam battle is after they
evaporate, because they go all the way around the grounds, and they come back where they were.
Okay.
And now they're battling.
Uh-huh.
And then the wand breaks and blows up because he's not the master of the wand. Draco Malfoy is. Because Draco Malfoy disarmed Dumbledore.
Okay.
Okay, so the wand blows up, and then I believe he kind of just evaporates or something.
Yeah, evaporates or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's this muddy,
yes,
anticlimactic, just kind of like, yeah. Like it's this big buildup, and then it's just this smudge. It's like they were writing, and it was a lefty,
what do we do now?
They just smudged the paper with all the ink, and you're just like, and he dead? Question mark?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not saying Harry Potter's better than fucking Star Wars. I'm not saying that.
To be fair, I honestly, I'd put it kind of the same thing with like Sauron and everything else. Like you never see Saruman again and Sauron and all this other stuff.
But with the extended scenes, we see what happens to Saruman.
Yeah, which is still not great.
It's not great, but in the book he disappears, but then he tries to burn down the Hobbit village, the Shire, I think, or something. Yeah.
And they do kind of,
and
like
then they stop him there. Yeah. So that's different. That's way different. But
I don't know. I don't even know how we got on that. We're
the first time you see the theatrical version, you never see Saruman again, and you're like, what the fuck happened to him?
Yeah, he's not important.
He was important. He was very important.
No. We should watch Frodo whine a little bit more.
Oh my god, fuck Frodo. Man.
Frodo's the Harry Potter of the Lord of the Rings.
Get out of here. I would take Harry over Frodo every day. Every day.
Yes.
But
that's like saying you'll take Brussels sprouts over peas.
I like both.
Yeah. They're fine.
No, I like both.
Sure. Then Harry Potter's Brussels sprouts and Frodo's peas, and then you have like, I don't know, Luke Skywalker over here is like
steak.
It's steak or pizza or something.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
I'm just getting hungry now. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. I don't know, man. I think Harry's okay.
He's fine. I just
he's no Jack Sparrow. I know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Jack Sparrow saves everyone.
I'm trying to think of more heroes from like fucking movies, but I'm just drawing all the blanks.
It's because heroes are not interesting. That's all. Like when it comes down to it, like you think about the interesting ones. Everyone I named is like this flawed. Like House is absolutely not a hero. Like Jack Sparrow is not. Like,
so who do you think's the best like goody two shoes hero is?
The best goody two.
Yeah.
I mean, probably Superman. Right?
Really?
Like Christopher Reeve?
I like Superman.
I would say he's the best goody two-shoes hero, unless you want to talk about like maybe like a Ted Lasso or something.
Ted Lasso is pretty good.
A hero. Jake Peralta's a hero. Like the goody two-shoes, I would say.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Although, I mean, I don't know. Because he's not really, like, he likes cutting corners and shit, right?
Kind of, but he always does, like, whenever he's up against something, he's always doing, like...
Yeah, he'll be serious
thing, like 100%.
Yeah, he'll go
like,
serious
whenever it's,
mode,
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think typically that's boring. The difference is whenever you have goody two shoes or someone that is kind of boring in that regard, then you sprinkle in the comedy, or you have enough other stuff in there that kind of.
I'm trying to think who the best goody two shoes hero is. Maybe it's Superman.
What kind of hero are we talking? Because I think it has to be Superman.
They're just all good. They're trying to do the good thing.
Superman.
It has to be Superman. You're probably right.
Yeah. If I'm talking like superhero, it has to be Superman. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking anything, but it's probably still Superman.
Probably, yeah. Then again, he lies a lot.
Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every day. Like he just
somehow
lies.
Nobody notices.
He just lies to the entire planet.
They say that, how do people not know that's Superman? And I'm just thinking, well, if you have this alien who can do anything, who's pretty much a god, you wouldn't think like Clark Kent from Cubicle C is fucking that guy.
No. He's just walking and he's moving at this supersonic speed as he's just walking, so he looks like he's like blurred to people.
No, maybe, probably not.
I think that's in some.
No
I think somebody brought that up.
I just think you just wouldn't believe it. I was watching this interview with Aaron Judge, who's a baseball player, so you don't know him. He's a baseball player for the Yankees.
Detroit Lions. Oh, okay.
Anyways, I'll just ignore that. So he plays for the Yankees, and he's very distinct looking. Like he's 6'5". He's like, good looking guy, but he's got like a gap in his teeth. Like he's very like you could recognize him.
Sure.
He's doing an interview. It's like for one of the talk shows, late night shows. Okay. And New Yorkers will come up and he's interviewing them. He's like, what do you think about Aaron Judge? And they're like, oh yeah, that guy's the best. And it's just him. And he's got glasses on. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Nobody recognizes him because you're not sitting there thinking, oh, I'm talking to Aaron Judge right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's like
you see him outside of his uniform.
He always does that. He picks up like, hey, what do you think of Meg Ryan?
Yeah,
and everyone's
exactly.
like, yeah, she's fine.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like, hey, it's Meg Ryan right here.
Yes,
it's like,
no,
it doesn't matter.
I think there's a real thing. Because you're thinking, what is the likelihood of me talking to this person?
Sure.
And so your brain doesn't put it together. I think we have something.
The thing is, in today's like day and age, though, because I think who just did this? Like somebody got like prosthetics or whatever, and they were like sitting in like Kennywood. It was Hulk Hogan and his family.
Yeah,
and it was like everyone's like wearing prosthetics and everything, and like nobody gave them a second thought because they don't look like themselves.
Yeah,
and it lasted for like an hour, and they were like, "Oh look, I'm Hulk Hogan." Because it's like I feel like people that are so used to the spotlight too, like they want people to recognize them.
Oh,
because it's always like,
yeah,
I hate the fame, I hate the spotlight.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
no,
it's like,
okay. Yeah,
put some glasses on. I don't know, or put a bag on your head. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm more going that I don't think you would recognize.
I completely agree with you.
Like they could walk up to you, pretend that they're interviewing you, and they could be themselves because you've seen that happen.
The only downside there, it would have to be the opposite for Daniel Radcliffe. He couldn't wear the glasses because that's what makes him recognizable.
I actually think out of anyone, you would immediately recognize Daniel Radcliffe before some of these other people.
Probably because he's a weird looking dude.
It just looks like Harry Potter.
Like if you take a look at him, it's just like you can't unsee Harry Potter, and he looks weird without glasses.
True.
I shouldn't say he's a weird looking dude. He looks normal, but I'm just saying like you're
so used to him
without the glasses and a giant scar.
You're used
in
to
his
him
forehead.
with exactly. So I don't know. What did we learn today?
That you have a terrible taste in seasons.
Yep.
Specifically the months of the seasons.
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said,
it's a great episode 20. I feel like we were kind of all over the place on this one.
It was horrible, but it's why we do it, baby. It's why we do it.
All right, you want to roll us out?
Yeah, absolutely. For anyone still listening, which might be nobody.
We lost the German guy like
I brought up Hitler twice.
An hour ago, yeah.
Probably not good. All right, for anyone still watching, we appreciate it. Thanks for watching. There's cats all around me here. But check us out, collegecompany.games. Go there. Check all our things out. We're doing things. And as always, thanks for joining us on the couch. Peace.